a man who drove a car along 3 blocks of pavement in New York's Times Square, killing a teenager and injuring 22 people, said he had heard voices, according to law enforcement sources. Richard Rojas, 26, a U.S. Navy veteran who was arrested twice previously for drunk driving, is now in custody. He also said he expected to die, the sources told AP news agency. According to Reuters, he said after being arrested, "You were supposed to shoot me. I wanted to kill them." What happened on Thursday? The streets in Times Square, a bustling tourist district, were thronged with tourists when the car plowed through the crowds. The burgundy Honda sedan jumped the curb at 45th Street and Broadway at 11:55 local time, 15:55 GMT, and drove at high speed for 3 blocks before crashing into a pole. It came to a crumpled standstill with smoke and flames escaping the bonnet. Afterwards, victims lay on the ground, many of them separated from their scattered shoes and belongings, as medical staff, police officers and passers-by tried to assist them. One pregnant woman at the scene said, "A man pulled me out of the way of the car. I think he saved my life." Media reports say a ticket agent and a worker at Planet Hollywood restaurant were among the people who helped police subdue and detain Mr. Rojas. The incident evoked recent terrorist attacks by vehicle in London, Nice and Berlin, but New York Mayor Bill de Blasio said there was no indication it was an act of terrorism. What do we know of Rojas? Police believe he was high on synthetic marijuana, known as K2, ABC News reports, citing law enforcement sources. Initial tests reportedly came back negative for alcohol but positive for drugs. Image copyright Reuters. Image caption Richard Rojas was arrested after ramming his car into pedestrians, one of whom died according to media reports. He has a history of offending, one neighbor told Reuters. Mr. Rojas had come back from serving in the Navy with a drinking problem. Harrison Ramos, who lives in Mr. Rojas's building in the Bronx, said, "He went through a real tough time. Don't make him out to be a terrorist or something. He served his country and when he came back, nobody helped him. That's my friend. I care about him, and it hurts." What do we know of the victims? The woman who died was 18 years old. Her name was Alyssa Elsmer and she had been visiting from Michigan with her family. Her 13-year-old sister was also hit and injured. The 22 injured people included, what is Times Square? An iconic space full of shops and entertainment places in downtown Manhattan. It is full of advertising screens and, as a major tourist destination, will be familiar to those who have visited New York. It features in many films. It is right next to Broadway, where many musicals and plays are performed.